It's now time for the Reroad Sports Full Game Recap. We go all the way back to November the 11th of the year, 2023, when the Nashville Predators finally returned home to face off against the Arizona Coyotes. Andrew Brunette deployed his lines in the following way: Forsberg, O'Reilly, and Nyquist, Sherwood, Novak, and Evangelista. Parsonen Glass returns to the lineup after several games missed due to injury. Philip Tomasino joins him on the third line. Foodie, Sissons, and Smith make up your fourth line. Your defensive pairings are the captain Romaniosi with Dante Fabro, Luzon with Carrier, McDonough still out day-to-day. Del Gaizo skating on a third pairing with Barry. UC Saros gets the start on home ice in front of the home crowd. We are 19 seconds into the first period. It's Ingram, former Nashville Predator, coming up with a save on the captain Romaniosi for the first shot on goal of the game. At 2:02 of the first period, it's Ingram coming up with a save on Sherwood at close range. 3:46 of the first period, Saros comes up with a save on Mosier. At 5:13 of the first period, it's Sherwood scoring his fourth goal of the season, putting the Nashville Predators on the board at 1-0. It was a wrist shot off of the rush. Luke Evangelista fed the play. Sherwood finishes for his fourth goal of the season. The Preds have a 1-goal lead on home ice. At 7:11 of the first period, it appears and was announced originally as Nyquist scoring a goal right here. Later on, changed to Philip Forsberg, his fifth goal of the season. It was a Nyquist backhand through traffic redirected by Philip Forsberg in the low slot area. O'Reilly, great job on the keep-in for the Nashville Predators. Preds buzzing in the first 7:11 of the first period, up 2-0 over the Arizona Coyotes. At 7:43 of the first period, UC Saros comes up with a save on Couliadedo for the first. Ingram comes up with a save on Tomasino off of the rush. 9:07 of the first period, UC Saros comes up with a save with the kick out on Stetcher's heavy shot. But at 9:58 of the first period, it's Coyotes with fifth goal of the season. Gets Arizona on the board for the first time. Nashville now leads 2-1. This was a long shot through traffic. It completely eluded UC Saros. Trouble tracking on this particular play. 2-1 now in favor of the Nashville Predators. Arizona on the board, though. 11:57 of the first period. Stetcher off the box. 2 minutes for tripping. Forsberg would ring the iron. Then Ingram would come up with another save on Philip Forsberg's heavy shot a little bit later in the power play. At 14:05 of the first period, Stetcher out of the box with his first goal of the season on the breakaway. It's a 5-hole finish to tie the game up at 2 apiece. The Nashville Predators seem to lose situational awareness at this moment in time, and that's why Arizona is able to jump on this puck and capitalize. A 2-2 hockey game now at Bridgestone Arena. At 15:56 of the first period, UC Saros comes up with a twisting full-body save on Carcone. At 16:58 of the first period, Fabro scores his second goal of the season. It's a one-timer off of Forsberg's cross-slot pass. Philip Forsberg has now become the world-class distribution service. Philip Forsberg, a title that used to belong to former Nashville Predator Ryan Johansson. Nashville Predators now lead 3-2 here in the first period. 19:05 of the first period, Ingram comes up with a save on Foodie's wraparound attempt. Fabro follows with a long rebound shot attempt. The Nashville Predators generate 17 shots on goal in the first period. The Arizona Coyotes end up with 11. 35 seconds into the second period, UC Saros comes up with a save on Michelli after a turnover deep in the zone. 2:53 of the second period. Kerfoot's off to the box. 2 minutes for high sticking, and we see Ryan O'Reilly with his 8th goal of the season. And he brought the jam at the edge of the blue paint and put the puck back in the net, giving the Nashville Predators a 4-2 lead. A second time in this game, the Preds have had a 2-goal lead. O'Reilly's team-leading 8th goal of the season. At 6:23 of the second period, though, O'Reilly is off to the box. 2 minutes for holding. It's going to be Keller scoring for Arizona on the power play. His 6th goal of the season. Keller has had a pretty good career against the Nashville Predators. A cross-slot pass, near side finish. I'm the one that wrote that down, and I couldn't even say it. So it was a cross-lot pass and a near side finish for Keller in his 6th goal of the season. Nashville now leads 4-3 at 8:35 of the second period. UC Saros coming up with the save on Brown. At 12:28 of the second period, it's Kerfoot's first goal of the season. He brings the rebound. Jam wins the battle to the loose puck in the crease. The captain, Romaniosi, had one more opportunity on the goal line, could not come up with the stop. Arizona's 4th goal of the game ties this game up for a second time now, 4 apiece. Second time the Arizona Coyotes have come back from down by 2 goals. At 13:38 of the second period, it's the captain Romeo off to the box, 2 minutes for tripping. His teammates, though, the Nashville Predators, would be incredible on the PK and bail him out, not giving up a single shot on goal against. As a matter of fact, they were quite good on this penalty kill. 17:59 of the second period, it's Ingram coming up with a save on Barry. Big-time save for Connor Ingram right here. 19:07 of the second period, it's Carcone's 6th goal of the season, 2nd of the game. A wrist shot off of the rush beat UC Saros clean. Saros had a good look at this one and just could not come up with the save. His 6th goal of the season makes Arizona's total go to 5. Nashville only has 4, so the Arizona Coyotes, for the first time in this game, hold a lead. That'll be the end of the second period. Goals at the end of in the final minute of a period, the first minute of a period, always seem to be big-time momentum swings, and this one certainly is a big momentum swing. Coyotes lead 5-4 after 2. The Nashville Predators out shooting Arizona 28-17 for a team that's struggled to generate shots on goal lately. Good to see the Nashville Predators back in that zone. In the third period, clean sheet, 53 seconds, and we see Mosier off to the box, 2 minutes for holding the stick or holding on Smith. Evangelista misses the tap-in in front. A timely stick check by the D prevented him from having the clean look at it. Ingram then comes up with a save on Evangelista just several seconds later on the same power play. 3:25 of the third period, it's Ingram coming up with a save on Del Gaizo through traffic. Good tracking by Connor Ingram right here. 3:51, Saros comes up with a save on Carcone. He's been all over the rink looking for his 3rd in this game. 4:53 of the third period, Captain Romeo off to the box again. 2 minutes for tripping on Keller as Keller was trying to slice across the middle of the Nashville Predator zone. The Captain Romeo trips him. Then UC Saros has to come up with a save on Keller and then another save on Hayton's redirect at close range. 7:22 of the third period, it's Ingram coming up with a save on Nyquist off of the rush. At 7:44, Kerfoot's off to the box. 2 minutes for puck over the glass. The Preds would only generate 1 shot on goal, and honestly, there wasn't much organized zone time at all for this power play. That power play was not good enough, just not effective at all. 10:46 of the third period, Ingram comes up with a save on Foodie at close range. At 10:51 of the third period, Ingram comes up with a save on Yossi's heavy shot. Left a big rebound, but no Nashville Predator was available or able to get to that in time. At 13:37 of the third period, it's Philip Forsberg scoring his 6th goal of the season. It was a low slot redirect of Nyquist shot from out high. Second time in this game that occurred. Forsberg's 6th goal of the season gives the Nashville Predators 5. Now the Arizona Coyotes 5. We have a 5-5 hockey game with just minutes to go. At 16:02 of the third period, Tommy Novak is off the box. 2 minutes for puck over the glass. UC Saros comes up with a huge save on Keller, but then Durzee's long shot ends up in the back of the net. His 5th goal of the season gives the Arizona Coyotes a 6-5 lead. UC Saros simply cannot track the long shot from out high. Alex Carrier was going for the shot block, but UC Saros seemed like he was able to see this one coming from distance, and this is not the first time in this game unable to track that puck from out high. Arizona leads 6-5 at 18:25 of the third. Ingram comes up with a save on Luke Evangelista at 18:33. Bukestad works really hard to earn himself an empty net goal, giving the Arizona Coyotes a 7-5 lead. The Nashville Predators would continue with the 6-on-5 attack, but would be unable to find the back of the net for the Arizona Coyotes. Coyotes win 7-5. Connor Ingram gets the win. The Nashville Predators outshoot Arizona 41-25. And for the Nashville Predators, this was simply not keeping their foot on the gas, not pressing the Arizona Coyotes up by 2-0, up by 4-2, then tying the game at 5 apiece, just unable to play with the lead, unable to protect the lead, and unable to ultimately at the end of the game take over and win this game. So the Nashville Predators fall on home ice. Somewhat of a disappointing end result. The Preds played not the worst game of the season. They did score 5 goals in this game, but their goaltending let them down tonight. I felt that UC Saros was rather soft in net, not tracking the puck very well, and the Nashville Predators could have played better on special teams. So the Preds fall 7-5 to the Arizona Coyotes. We've got so much more coming up on this game. We've got analysis, box score, Brian Baston, and so much more on the Renegades of Puck podcast.